In May 2025, a chilling discovery in a Buenos Aires courthouse basement reminded the world that the past is never truly buried. Hidden away for decades, these artifacts resurfaced to tell a story long forgotten. Officials found dozens of sealed crates, untouched for over 80 years, filled not with legal files, but with pristine Nazi propaganda shipped from Tokyo in 1941. These crates were a time capsule of hate, preserved in the shadows. These pamphlets and booklets were designed to spread Hitler's ideology, evidence of the Nazi regime's global ambitions, and the reach of its hateful doctrines. Each piece of paper was a tool of indoctrination, meant to poison minds across continents. The crates, ordered into storage by Argentine officials wary of compromising neutrality, sat as a silent testament to a worldwide network of hate. They were hidden away, but their contents spoke volumes about the era's dark undercurrents. Their rediscovery is more than a historical curiosity. It's a direct link to the machinery of the Holocaust and a reminder that its poison traveled far beyond Europe. The reach of this ideology was vast, touching even the most unexpected places. This find prompts us to confront the complex web of events and beliefs that led to the systematic murder of millions. It challenges us to understand the mechanisms of hate and the ease with which it can spread. The story of these crates is a prologue to a much larger, darker history, one we have a profound obligation to study and remember. Each crate is a chapter in a book of horrors that we must never forget. As we explore the Holocaust, we must do so with a commitment to accuracy and a clear-eyed view of the evidence. Only by facing the truth can we hope to prevent such atrocities in the future. The Holocaust was the state-sponsored, systematic murder of 6 million European Jews by Nazi Germany and its collaborators from 1933 to 1945. This unprecedented crime was not a sudden eruption of violence, but the result of years of planning, propaganda, and the gradual erosion of human rights. It stands as one of the darkest chapters in human history, a chilling reminder of the depths to which humanity can sink. Rooted in centuries of anti-Semitism, the Nazis' racist ideology became official policy, enforced with chilling efficiency. Through relentless propaganda, the regime spread hatred and fear, turning neighbor against neighbor and normalizing discrimination on a massive scale. The process began with discrimination, stripping Jews of rights, boycotting businesses, and burning synagogues, each step designed to isolate and dehumanize. Laws like the Nuremberg Laws institutionalized exclusion, while violent events like Kristallnacht sent a clear message of terror. Escalating to forced emigration and ultimately annihilation, families were torn apart, homes abandoned, and entire communities uprooted. The world watched as refugees desperately sought safety, often finding closed borders and indifference. World War II accelerated persecution. Jews were herded into ghettos, starved, and subjected to random violence. Life in the ghettos was marked by overcrowding, disease, and constant fear, as survival became a daily struggle. In 1941, mobile killing squads murdered over 1 million Jews in mass shootings, marking a shift to systematic extermination. These massacres took place in forests, fields, and ravines, often with local populations forced to witness or even participate. The final solution saw the construction of extermination camps like Auschwitz, where millions were murdered in gas chambers. These camps became factories of death, designed for maximum efficiency and secrecy. The machinery of genocide was organized like an assembly line, using the full infrastructure of the state. Bureaucrats, engineers, and ordinary citizens all played roles, demonstrating how ordinary systems can be twisted toward evil ends. Understanding this descent into barbarism is essential, not only to honor the victims, but to recognize how a modern society can become an engine of genocide. Remembering the Holocaust challenges us to confront hatred and indifference wherever they appear. The warning signs are always there if we choose to see them. It is our responsibility to remain vigilant, to speak out, and to ensure that such horrors are never repeated. When did the Holocaust begin? Historians debate this crucial question, and the answer shapes our understanding of genocide. Some trace its origins to 1933, with Hitler's rise and the first anti-Jewish laws. Others point to Kristallnacht in 1938, the first large-scale state-coordinated violence. Another view marks June 1941, when the invasion of the Soviet Union unleashed mass shootings by the Einsatzgruppen. Some see the January 1942 Wannsee Conference, where the final solution was formalized, as the true beginning. Each date offers a different lens, premeditation, escalation, or bureaucratic coordination, on how the Holocaust unfolded. This debate is not just academic, it shapes how we recognize the warning signs of genocide. The Holocaust targeted 6 million Jews, but Nazi brutality extended far beyond. Roma and Sinti people were murdered in the Porajmos. Political opponents, Polish elites, and millions of Soviet POWs were also killed. The T4 euthanasia program saw 300,000 disabled people murdered, with doctors playing a direct role. Homosexual men, Jehovah's Witnesses, and others faced relentless persecution for their identities or beliefs. Nazi terror was a broad assault on anyone outside their vision of a pure German race. Recognizing this wider circle of victims broadens our understanding of the regime's encompassing malevolence. The genocide of the Jews remains central, but the Nazis' war was against humanity itself. Remembering all victims is essential to understanding the full scope of Nazi crimes. Historians still debate the origins of the final solution. Was it a long-held plan, or a response to wartime chaos? This question lies at the heart of one of the most significant debates in Holocaust studies, shaping how we understand the motivations behind one of history's greatest atrocities. Intentionalists argue Hitler always intended genocide, pointing to his writings and early policies as evidence of a master plan. They see a direct line from Hitler's earliest statements and the Nazi Party's ideology to the systematic murder of millions, suggesting that the Holocaust was premeditated from the start. Functionalists see the Holocaust as an improvised policy, radicalized by the pressures and chaos of war. According to this view, the genocide emerged gradually, as Nazi leaders responded to unexpected challenges and opportunities during the conflict. The lack of a single written order from Hitler complicates the debate. This absence leaves room for interpretation and fuels ongoing research and discussion among scholars. Most historians now see the Holocaust as a lethal combination. Hitler's ideology provided the vision, but the war's circumstances and bureaucratic improvisation shaped its execution. The machinery of genocide was set in motion by both belief and circumstance. The genocide was both planned and improvised, a deadly synergy of fanaticism and opportunism. This duality is crucial to understanding how such a catastrophe unfolded. Understanding this helps us see how ideology and circumstance can combine to produce catastrophe. It reminds us that history is rarely the result of a single cause. The lesson, both intent and environment matter in the making of mass murder. Recognizing this complexity is essential if we hope to prevent such horrors in the future. The medical profession's role in the Holocaust is a profound betrayal of trust. German doctors twisted science to justify eugenics and racial hygiene, leading to forced sterilizations and the T4 euthanasia program. Physicians selected victims, supervised killings, and perfected mass murder techniques later used in extermination camps. Many doctors were not coerced. They believed they were healing the nation. In camps, doctors like Joseph Mengele conducted horrific experiments, turning medicine into torture. Today, medical education confronts these ethical failures, emphasizing the necessity of integrity and empathy. The Holocaust warns us, science without ethics can become a tool of atrocity. The Holocaust was fueled by relentless propaganda that dehumanized Jews and indoctrinated the public. Goebbels' propaganda machine used every medium, radio, film, posters, even schoolbooks, to spread hate and normalize violence. Dehumanizing imagery made discrimination and murder seem acceptable, eroding moral barriers. Nazi propaganda was exported globally, as the Argentine crates show, aiming to build international support for fascism. The techniques, scapegoating, repetition of lies, us versus them narratives, are still used by extremists today. Understanding Nazi propaganda is vital for recognizing and resisting manipulation in our own time. The battle for truth and humanity is ongoing. History warns us, words can kill. Resistance during the Holocaust was not just armed revolt, though uprisings like Warsaw's were heroic. Historians now recognize Amida, resistance as endurance and the preservation of dignity. Smuggling food, teaching children, observing traditions, or documenting atrocities were all acts of defiance. Armed struggle was rarely possible. Daily acts of care and cultural survival were powerful assertions of humanity. These quiet acts of courage challenged Nazi dehumanization and preserved identity. Redefining resistance honors the victim's agency and resilience. Heroism is found not just in battle but in the refusal to surrender one's humanity. The will to live and remain human is the most powerful resistance of all. The Holocaust is a singular event, a warning about the depths of cruelty and the dangers of unchecked hate. New discoveries like the Argentine crates remind us that history is never finished. The Holocaust teaches us about the fragility of democracy and the speed with which society can descend into barbarism. Remembering is our duty. The genocide began with words, laws, and the complicity of ordinary people. We must honor all victims and recognize the courage of those who resisted, in arms or in spirit. The lessons are urgent. Anti-Semitism, disinformation, and persecution still threaten our world. The past is not past. It is a constant presence. Our responsibility is to keep its lessons alive and ensure never again is a reality, not just a slogan. Continue this journey of learning. History demands it.